All right, y'all, before we get into tonight's, um, I don't know, creativity, I finally had a chance to go through this bag of goodies that I have already showed you guys. So we ain't gonna go into that again, but I never did share with you what was in this little bag that I had gotten from my neighbor. And all of this is from Uganda. A lady from, I don't know if it was made in Uganda, but she's from Uganda and she has her own little business. And see there, Our Story of Hope, the Akoli, I'm not sure, Akali, wait a minute, Akoli. It looks like the Akoli women in Uganda have hope, and they have seen their country ravaged by war, but with strength, dignity, and grace, they persevere. They keep hope alive. And what does that say? And these women have joined hands to create the I Have Hope project, and their collection of handcrafted jewelry has created like I said, my neighbor gave me this as a gift, but there it is. I don't know if you can go online if you like African jewelry, but she cut it off because that's probably where the price tag was, so I can't read any further than that. But this is so good. You guys know my neighbor. She's the one that has the dog and the cat, which I may be babysitting this month. But look at that. Y'all, where am I going to wear something like this to? I could definitely wear this with my black peasant blouse. And then there is this one. Wow, look at that. Awesome. Look at that. This is bracelet and earrings. And this is not cheap. This is like really good. Whoops. Sturdy wire that they made. Oh wow, this is really nice. That's really nice. So I just thought I would show you that. And I will give a shout out to these ladies for, what is it called? Have Hope Project. So there it is. So I guess that's the logo. The H. And then have. And then hope. Wow, that's beautiful. Have Hope Project. I will, put that on the title of this witchamajiggy. So yeah, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that London blue type color. You guys know I love that color of blue. That deep, rich, dark turquoise. I love that. So anyway, let's get into what's up. I don't know. We're going to pull something out. All right, let's go see. Hold on. All right, I think I'm going to use this book. It's been a while since I've been in it. And let's see what we can come up with. Alrighty. So how is your day going? I hope that you all had a good day. All right, so let's see. Oh, we've got a lot of pages here that we can work with. All right, so let me get you up in this on the mount, and we're going to turn on some light. Wow, that's bright. Phew. All right, I think this is the better one for us. Let me see here. All right, yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be better. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I have been trying for the past few minutes trying to get this thing to work, and I don't understand why I am having problems. That is so weird to me. All right, so I'm going to make sure that you guys are in view. All right, so here is, all right, so you guys can see, and let me see, do I need to brighten that a little bit more? All right, to me, it looks dark, but if I do this, that's darker. So I'm going to have to, all right, do it that way. All right, whatever. All right, so we got our book. Now let us pull out the project box and see what we got, what we're going to do here tonight. And I also got my gratitude cards. You want me to see what get what the question is? See what the question is. God, what is wrong with me? I need to sleep. All right. What is a recent act of kindness that you received? So there's your question for today. What is a recent act of kindness that you received? All right. I have received quite a bit of recent acts of kindness. And some of them are from you guys. Your love and support, your positive words. All right. So now I got to scoot up because y'all, I got that. I have under my desk a footstool, right? That I use to prop my leg up on. And it's a little bit too big. All right, so all right, let me just make sure. Okay. So it's like I need to pull the desk further out from the wall. So that way, you know, I can rest my leg. But it's keeping my leg elevated. That's the most important part. I'm not super duper comfortable, but I'm good. I'm good. All right, so I will work on that. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like I need to sit out further. And for me to sit all the way out here this far, it's too far away from the desk. You know? So I have to come up closer. And then I can feel my toe up against the wall. And that's, I don't like that. So I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. All right. So we got to get the fan going. And then there we go. That's what's going to keep me together. All right. Y'all, I don't have a drink tonight. Oh, I did get this. Remember I told you that we had a, what is it? That hole punch, that rounder. Well, y'all, let me tell you, that rounder kept breaking while you guys were here. And I was like, okay, hold on. We need a better rounder. You guys remember this one. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get the piece. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I could not get this to stay in. Somewhere along the line, this thing broke. And it kept breaking when I was using it with you guys. So you know where this is going? This is going. See there? I can't, it won't stay in there like it's supposed to. So this is going to go out into the, oh, there it is. Y'all, I think I fixed it. Son of a gun. After I went and bought this one. But you know what? I'm still glad I bought this one because this rounder, as you can see, there's no catch. So whatever I round off, it's going to just be paper mess. And this rounder has this on it. And this is called Katamaru Pro. Katamaru Pro. So this is obviously going to be the better one. So let's just take a peek and see if we can test it out and see which one is going to actually be the best. All right, we'll just use this paper. Okay, that doesn't look pretty good, but that is... Okay, there we go. So that's pretty well rounded. And then the paper will go in there. All right, so I didn't get any instructions with it, so I don't know. Let's see how we can change it to... I don't know. I have to look at it online or something, but I don't see how I can change this, because there's large and then there's small. So small is real pointed, there's medium, and there's large. And I don't know. I have no idea how I would change the setting, because there's only one place. I don't know. Let's try it this way. This might be how we do it, but I doubt it. But let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that is what we do. All right, let's try it again. I'm not really... It's okay. All right, so this is large. This is probably the one I would like the best. Oh, yeah. I like the large and the medium really good. And there's... See how pointy that's for really small paper. So, yeah, this is good. This is really good. All right, so I'm liking this a whole lot better than this, because this little one right here, let's see here. Let's try another one. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. But look at that. Look at how that's happening. Huh. But you know what? I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm just going to put it in the little box out there in the living, yeah, where the desk in the living room is. Or foyer, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll just have two, because I'm not going to get rid of it. All right. All right, y'all. So we are going to, tonight, we're going to use these things. And let's see how that works. Alrighty. Okay, I don't even have my music going. Wow. I need to be asleep. I really do. I need to be in bed sleep. All right, so I'm thinking, since we are, no, I'm not going to use that. I could use, I love this, obviously. You guys see me use it all the time. So that is a good one. And this is also a good one. I think I'm going to use this. All right, so let's lay our washi down. So how are you ladies doing? All right, I'm doing good. I slept all day long. All right, you know what? Look at that page. That page has this on it. All right, so we'll just work on this page, or I tell you what, we'll do both of these. All right, so yeah, I slept all day. All right, and but everything is done, you know, everything is legit, everything is fine. All right, so on the bottom of here, I'm going to use, I want to use this, but I'm going to tear it. So what do you think? No, it don't work. On the bottom here, it has to be the kind of washi, like grid washi. So let me put that in there. And let's go into the stash. Cherie, if you're watching, I'm carrying your purse, the handbag that you gave me. I want you to know that it is the perfect size. It's perfect. It is. All right, so what should we use? We should use that. Okay, these are the birds. So this color will go fine. This could go. What about this could go with it? What about, let's go with that one. You know what? Let's use these. I'm gonna use, I think I want to use this. All right, how about this one? Or maybe this one. All right, let's do that. All right, so let me see if I can find where the beginning is. All right, got it. All right, y'all, seriously. Okay, let's talk. This is something I definitely want to talk about. All right, I have noticed that I have been not stuttering, but I've just noticed lately that I have been like, and it's not brain fog either, but I've just noticed that I've been having a problem finishing my sentences. I noticed that I've been struggling with, what do you call it? Like, I'll start a sentence and I won't even let myself finish the sentence before I start another sentence. What is going on? All right. Lay off of the sugars. Lay off the artificial sugars. I know I haven't been talking about it lately, y'all, but I am still on keto. I took off for my birthday, but tomorrow I officially start back on. And I just said I'm not dealing with it. I just left it in God's hands, and I'm not letting my mind mess with me. All right, so wait a minute. Before we put that down, we're going to put down some of this stuff. And these are things I got at the Dollar Tree that I shared with y'all in a previous video. All my videos are kind of connected, so if you miss one, you might not know what something else would be. So let's put this, where should we put this? So the bird is going to come to the leaf. All right, there we go. Y'all, I'm really not happy about, I don't know what it is going on. It's just something that is lately, and I wonder if you guys notice it. But you know, I keep it real with y'all. I am who I am, and it is who it is. It is what it is. You know, and you get who I am. You know, I'm not happy about it. Let's just put it that way. All right, this bird, I could put this bird right here. And I just noticed it, and I'm like, Pam, are you getting enough sleep? Are you decreasing the amount of that stuff that you drink? You know, the zero sugar stuff, you know? All right. So let me just make sure you guys, okay. Wow, it looks so dark. Gee whiz. Let me just check. Is the freaking thing on? Yeah, it is. All right. I don't care. I'm done. I'm just done thinking about stuff. It just doesn't look bright. Let me get my leg propped up. All right. Okay, so that's good. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so all right, so let us, all right, this right here, y'all, is huge. So I don't like it, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like when I start seeing things change. What do you think? All right, I'm okay with it. I wonder what you guys would have done. I do. Sometimes I'll be thinking, like, they're watching me do my thing, but if they were doing it, what would they do? You know, would they put the bird at the top? Would they put the bird at the bottom? Because when I'm watching other ladies do their thing, sometimes I'm like, nah, don't put it there. Jazzy, if you're watching, one time you were decorating and I was like, no, Jazz, don't put it there. Put it there. And your way ended up being the better way. I'm just wiping that off because once you showed the finished product, right? And I was like, okay, I see her vision. I see what it was she was trying to accomplish. And it looked really good. You know, this is bugging me, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to improve my dusting skills. I really do. But then when I see like that dust, dirt looking, and it's like, Pam, it can't be perfect, you know. It just drives me crazy. All right, so I apologize. So there we go. We've got that thing going right there. And I'm going to sit this over here. And the next thing I want to do is, you know, y'all, I recommend this. This right here is awesome. I love this rounder. Okay. All right. So now it is time for me to pull out this project sticker book. And so I want to put this right there, and I'm going to put this right here. So all of you guys, all of y'all gals that love stickers and stuff, I want to ask you a question, and y'all ain't going to answer me. But I'm going to ask anyway, because you know what I mean. You know, it is what it is. I want to save this, but this would go good down here. All right. They've got the bamboo. I want to save this for a project that I want to do. Let's see here. Okay. There was one that had the little thingy thing, the grass already attached. What do you think if I added? No, that'll be too much. But there was one that was in the grass. All right, so I'm not going to do that. I was going to put grass down right here and have a panda, but I'm not. Let's keep going. That's something I'm going to do for something else. I'm going to do for something else. All right. What do you think about that hanging there like that? Nah. All right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that on there. Some of you like watching, you know, I was going to say me, but watching the process of changing things around. I guess that's the part of the fun in it, right? What if we put that right here? All right, I'll put that right there. No, I'm not liking that either. We're just gonna trash it. We're just gonna let it go. All right. What if I put the panda? Yeah.
I don't like
Me either. What if I put that panda right there? Let's do that. All right, let's put the panda right there, but we're going to cut this and make it shorter so it doesn't take up so much of the page. All right. There we go. It's on there. It's good to go. It is good to go. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I don't need to put nothing else on here. Nothing else except a box. No, I don't even have to put a box, really. But what about this card? All right, let's do this. All right, so this is what I want to ask you guys. Seriously. I want to know, and I know that nobody's going to say anything because I just know it, but I want to know, who is your favorite when it comes to subscriptions? Because as I posted on a, all right, forget it. I'm trying to be fancy and it's just not happening. I had posted on my community page that, do y'all have a suggestion of who you would have a subscription to? I miss Plannything. I miss Planners Anonymous. Okay, that won't work. Oh, yeah, it did. I miss Planners Anonymous. But the tariffs are just, you know, unreasonable. And it's just not worth it. You know, especially if you don't, there's a lot of stuff that you, like, don't want or don't have need for. So it's like, why waste your money like that? You know? I'm going to put this on here. But where do you want me to put it? Let's put it right up here. Right there's fine. Or do you think it should have been at the bottom? I think it should be right here. All right, now for something like this, it would be better if I used this ink. And you know it. So, let's wipe that off. Or double-sided tape would be good. Oh my gosh, y'all, this won't even come off. Oh, I got it. So yeah, I'm like, I want to subscribe to somebody. I want to subscribe to somebody. Because, you know, for the longest time, y'all know, back in the day, I wouldn't subscribe to nobody's subscription packages. Because I'm not letting anybody have access to charging something on my account on a monthly basis. You know, I just didn't feel comfortable with that. If it ain't my major stuff like my mortgage, you know, and stuff like that, and cable and cell phone. Well, I don't even do the cell phone, but you know what I'm saying. Then nah, you're not gonna have that access because I don't trust anybody. But I got really comfortable with Plannything. I got really comfortable with Planners Anonymous. I never had any problems with them, you know. And now it's like, wow, I miss having a subscription because you kind of had something to look forward to every month. You had something to look forward to. And I liked that feeling. I like that feeling. All right, so this is good. This is really good. I like that feeling. Okay, so y'all, all we need now is boxes. And now I don't have a subscription to anybody. All right, so we'll use the brown since this is the last page. And the brown matches the wood. But we're going to get a smaller brown. You know, I really wish that Live Love Posh had a subscription kit. I really do. I really wish that Live Love Posh had a subscription kit. And what would I want in that subscription kit? I would want, let's dream. What would you want if Live Love, those of you who love Live Love Posh, if you had the opportunity, like say, I think, what is her name, Jessica? I think if, say she told you that you could have a custom kit or something like that What would you guys pick for a subscription kit with Live Love Posh? Come on now. Be real. Okay. I'm liking that. I am liking that very much. I really do. All right, so why don't we... I really wish that I had not put that up there. But since I did, I'm going to put one more. We're going to do it this way too. But yeah, I want Live Love Posh to do a subscription kit. And this is what I would want in it. I would want your thin washi. Not real thin, but, you know, like planning thing. I would want that like planning thing. And I would want... Hold on, y'all. Okay. I would want that. And I would want a sticker book that is made specifically for subscription. So, I would want that with the washi. And then you also would get, you get three washis, and you get your sticker book, and you get one gift, free gift every month. It could be a Live Love Posh pen, or a Live Love Posh, you know, washi cutter, or it could be a pouch. But every month you get something surprise. But other than that, you get your washi and you get your sticker book. That would be what I would choose. You know, like if they had options of, you know, that would be what I would choose. That's what I would want. And it's something that's separate. It's not something that you would get outside of a subscription. And the sheets are only 20 sheets. So that way it won't be too expensive. And here's the kicker. It's free shipping. So should I do or straight up and down? I'm going to do... So yeah, that's what I would want. You know? That's just like a base, right? That would be like a base subscription, but a really good subscription is going to be your washi, your like that, and then a little bit wider. I don't like thick, but if you want to throw that in, that's fine, okay? And you get your sticker book, okay? And then you get an ink pen or a washi card or a pouch, or you get, you know, some little tool. Maybe it's a Tombow or something, but you get something that you know that you're going to use. Maybe it's some sticky notes. I don't know. But when it comes to Live Love Posh, you know, it's basically about the stickers. And then after that, I would say, we need another one. I would say that would just be like your basic sticker subscription. And we would just do it like that. And then you could get your, you know, so many options, right? So many options. I am not liking that. I should have just went straight up and down. Somebody out there probably was like, just go straight up and down. All right, I'm not going to mess with it. Let's move forward. All right, so that's what I want. I'm trying to find someone that's in the United States that I can get a subscription with and free shipping. And the only person that I found was Planner Perfect. For $50, and I mean $50 even, I can get a journaling subscription where you get the washi, the stickers, and the book. All right. So what if we put that there. All right, and let's see here. All right, so we're going to use this. And then we're going to put it down here. I just wish I didn't have that on there, but... Alright, I'm going to put that right here. Oh, goodness. But I know that it is hard to get y'all to put a comment on the comment section. I know a woman who gets so many views, and I'm not lying. She gets so many views, but she hardly gets anybody who comments. And that's like so funny to me. But that just lets me know that they're just relaxing and they're just watching. They only comment if they want to pick up their device to say, hey, I got something to say. Now, I know a gentleman who has a video, channel where, I mean, the amount of comments that he gets, it is insane. It is totally insane. I mean, it's like he could have 10,000 views and 500 comments. It's crazy. All right, that doesn't look right. All right. All right, so I see what I shouldn't have done. I should not have put this way. All right. All right. Let's see here. I gotta get this up. I gotta get this up. All right, so here we go. Wow. But yeah, if you do have a suggestion, I looked at Cocoa Daisy. I know a lot of you love Cocoa Daisy. I don't mind that overlaps. But it's just, I think that her journaling subscription or package or bundle would probably work for me. But she wants shipping. She wants shipping included. And that's more than what I want to spend for what it is that I would use. You know, it's like how much stuff is in the package that is just like not of much importance to me. You know, I want to spend my money on something where the majority of what's in the bundle, I want. All right. I don't like this, y'all. It's too much. It's like overkill. All right. So we're going to do it like this. And we're going to do it like that. All right. So that's my situation, you know. You know, I really, Planner Perfect seems to be the one that would be most fitting for me. It's $50 even. Free shipping. Okay. And I would use the book. I would definitely use the book. I'm not impressed with the stickers. Not impressed with them at all. But you can still make something beautiful out of them if you know what you're doing. I'm not liking this mess, y'all. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. So I'm just thinking maybe I'll just do that. But I do like Cocoa Daisy. So, but Cocoa Daisy subscription, I don't know. I don't know. I'll go look. I'll go look. I will go and look. All right, so y'all, this is not working. All right, this is not working. I'm gonna put those. No, don't like that either. But yeah, if you have a subscription to something that's in the United States, you know, and you don't mind, and it's not an inconvenience, drop me a comment and just let me know. I mean, like, hey, is there somebody that you recommend that has the option? I'm glad these are easy to remove. That has that option of journaling, you know, stuff. You know, I'll leave that one. And I'll leave that one. And then we'll remove this one. So, yeah, that's probably this is the better deal. All right. And so that means what I'm going to put down here would have to be solid, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Get away. I'm going to do this. Doodle time. So I'm feeling nostalgic. I want to watch some cartoons. And, you know, I remember Puff the Magic Dragon, little Jackie Draper. I think I want to watch some of those old school cartoons. I feel like I want to watch Charlie Brown. This turned out wrong. You know, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I think I'm going to watch that. I do not like how that turned out, but we're just going to ignore it. All right, so we're going to doodle here. And we are going to doodle there. And we're going to doodle here. And here. Okay, so there it is. All right, let me see. How about if we use this? All right, y'all, you know what? We're just going to stop here. You know, I want to peel this off. I can hear somebody out there saying, peel that off. It doesn't match. You're right. Peel that off. I bet you we're at almost 40 minutes. I bet you right now we're probably I wouldn't be surprised if we're at an hour. I wish I was at a hotel right now, where there's at an airport overlooking the ocean. I know y'all are sick of me saying that, but that's what I'm just feeling like. I have these emotional rushes where I'm just like, man, I wish I was at a hotel overlooking the ocean, or I wish I was at a hotel overlooking the city. That's YouTube's fault. Like these awesome videos that these YouTubers, you know, upload, fantasy that, you know, take you away. Do any of y'all, and you ain't going to answer me, so there's no sense in me asking, but do any of y'all like anime? I am in the mood for some anime too, because there used to be a series called Hellsing, and it was about vampires, and I wonder if I'm still able to watch that. I'm serious. There were some things, you know, like, 'cause there's things I used to watch that I don't watch anymore, you know, and I just wonder if I can watch that, because I really did enjoy that cartoon. I liked the graphics. They didn't have, you know, I didn't like the graphics where you have the big eyes, you know. Y'all, I don't know if y'all would know Cowboy Bebop. My husband was always crazy about Cowboy Bebop. And then he got me into liking Cowboy Bebop. It used to come on Cartoon Network or Sci-Fi Channel or something back in the 90s. No, not in the 90s, the early, mid-2000s. All right, so I could put boxes here, y'all, but I'm just not going to do it. I would put a box here and here. I'm just going to leave it. I am just going to leave it. So that is tonight. I really like this. I could put a card up here. All right, let's see this. What is a simple pleasure you enjoy today? That could be naughty. All right, so let me put, you know what? Let's use granny scissors. What was a simple pleasure that I enjoyed today? Visiting my neighbor. Spending time with her and the dog and the cat, relaxing on her comfy couch, sipping tea with her. It meant a lot to me, y'all. I can't put it to you any plainer than that. It meant a lot because I didn't have nothing to do. I didn't have any responsibilities. I was in good health. I wasn't sick. I wasn't hot. I wasn't tired. I was dressed in a black hoodie, my black Reebok hoodie, and a black K-Swiss sweats. And you're like, why are you dressed in those heavy things? Because it was cool, for one. And for two, her dog, Kane, y'all have seen him. He sheds like crazy. Even Sammy sheds. Oh, look at that. Sheds like crazy. So I'm hugging up all over him. And it's like, I gotta wear something that I can, that won't get messed up, or I don't care, and I just take it and throw it in the washing machine. And I was comfortable. I love fall and winter weather clothing. I love the hoodies and sweats. I love that comfy, loose feeling. All right, I've always been like that. I've never liked to wear tight clothes, you know. I'm probably going to just ditch this glue. I don't want to, though. Y'all, let me tell you this story. I'm going to tell you this. All right? Y'all know how I am. At least my OGs, y'all know how I am about life being precious and animals and all the stuff. And overcoming fear of insects and always wanting to kill. You know how we were raised. Kill it, you know. A bug, you know. Well, certain bugs I will kill. You know, if they come up in my house, you know, yeah, absolutely. But if I know that that bug is literally harmless, you know, don't kill it. Capture it and release it. And that is what I've been practicing now, and I'm very, very happy because all of God's life is precious. And y'all know I had the relationship with the bee and the wasp and, you know, and the losing of my animals. And it's just, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, if I can save the life of an ant, I will. So I'm going to tell y'all this story because why? Because I can't stop thinking about it. It'll fade away. But I went walking. Well, before I went walking, I cleaned off our call box so that a person can get buzzed in. Okay, and I cleaned it off because there were spider webs on there. And so days later, you know, I go outside and then a spider web is there. And I'm like, ugh, right? Well, anyway, I go walking And it was just a little baby spider. So I go walking and I come back and there's an earwig that was caught from the time I left to the time I got back. And he or she was suffering and wiggling and struggling. How would you feel if you were caught in a spider's web? I mean, the feeling of being trapped, that hopelessness feeling. And humans can walk past you and they pay no mind to you. They could save your life, but nobody is even acknowledging that the importance of your existence. And I just could not believe, I couldn't stand to see it suffer. Now, when the little spider saw me come up to its web, it got scared and it ran under from behind the groove of the call box. And that was my opportunity. Oh, I was going to do it anyway. And I took that earwig and pulled it out of the web and saved it, rescued it. And it was flipping and flopping. And I'm like, it's got to be in pain. It's got to be suffering. Something's wrong with this little earwig. And, you know, but I stayed there with it and it started to calm down, you know. So I'm thinking maybe there's web in its throat. It's got something it needs to spit up. I don't know. So I waited for it to calm down and I tried to get it to trust me and to capture it, put it in my hand again. Because I put it down on the ground, on the steps, by the steps. And, you know, on the cement when you walk up into our building. And I was like, if it stays here, if I leave it here, y'all, that earwig will get walked on. It's a very good possibility that somebody could walk on it or whatever. I need to put it in a safe place, you know. And I could not get the little earwig to trust me. I know you're scared. I know you were somebody's meal. But I finally, after minutes and minutes, I finally got that little earwig to trust me. And it got on. I was able to catch it, put it on this little paper that I had pulled up my cell phone and got it to get on the paper. And I took it over to where the tree was and the grass and, you know, and stuff. And I placed it there, you know, and there it was. And there it was safe, you know. So that was last night. Well, night before last. And now I'm still wondering, is that little earwig okay? Y'all, that's crazy. That's just crazy. But I love Jesus. I love Abby. I wanted to say Abby, like Abba, Father, but I wanted to make it even more personal and just say Abby. It just came out. Gappy, Andy, Sammy, Gary, Pammy. It's always an I at the end when I shorten everything. If I could do that for Jesus' name, I probably would do the same thing for him too. But I just felt like, and you know, I just was praying and I was just, instead of saying Abba, Father, it just came out Abby. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. But it's like, life is precious to me. And I've just learned to appreciate life. And, you know, if I feel a certain type of way, I just feel a certain type of way at that moment. And I don't want to live my life the way that I was raised, to be afraid of every single insect that you see. You know, like there was a bee flying around my husband when we went to a grocery store and he was just fighting it. And I was like, don't do that. Don't fight it. If it's flying around you, let it fly around you. Ignore it. If you start hitting at it, that's when you set yourself up to get stung. Right now, it's not afraid of you. Right now, you're not a threat. It's just invading your space. You know, just keep doing what you're doing and it will go away. Even if it lands on your nose, you know, let it be, because you don't know if it's a male or female. The females have the stingers. The males don't. So you don't know which one it is. Just, I know it may sound hard, but leave it be. Just let it go. It will get off your nose. I'm just saying, if it were to land on your nose, I'm just being extreme, you know. And it's like, I can't explain it to you all. This is something that has come over me these past few years, and it's just gotten stronger and stronger. And it's like, if I can capture and release, I will capture and release. But if not, and you're in my space, then you're going to go meet your maker. You're going back to where you came from, you know. But it's like, my husband knew about what I had done, and he was just like, it just makes no sense. I just don't even recognize you sometimes. And I'm like, okay. But I just wonder. And so my husband said, I'm going to tell you this and I want you to hold on to it. That earwig is fine. It lived. It survived. And I said, yeah, but now I feel bad because I took away that little baby spider's meal. Winter is coming. The weather is changing. There's going to be less bugs. And that spider had a whole earwig to last its little self for months, probably. That was probably months worth of food, you know, and I took it away from it, you know, and I said, well, I got to draw the line because you're on my territory. I cleaned off those spider webs. You can't inhabit here. I'm sorry. No, I'm not having spiders all over the place. So I'm sorry. You need to go, you know. And I said, I'm going to save that little earwig's life. Now, if it had been dead, then that would have been different. But I saw it struggling, y'all. And that broke my heart, you know. And I don't even like earwigs, you know. But seriously, I just look at earwigs as a form of a little lightning bug. Because they kind of remind me of lightning bugs in a way. But it's like, girl, you got to get yourself together, you know. So I just wanted to share that because it's like on my mind, that little earwig. All right, so we got that up there, and I think that I'm gonna do one more doodle, and then I'm done. So if you were able to stay with me to the entirety of this video, put your name and address in the comments section and be prepared for me to send you a check for $1 million. How does that grab you? I ain't right. Put your name and address in the comments section. Oh my gosh. I bet you what? I bet you y'all would. Put your email address in the comments section so that I can talk to you and send you $1 million check. I bet you that would get y'all grab. I bet y'all would grab your phone and comment on that. Ooh-wee. All right, y'all. So this is done. No boxes this time. That's it. This is therapy, y'all. This is me making my memories and sharing them with you. And then here's this page. So you're good. We are good. The only thing that I think I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to get some words. Okay, I'm going to get the words, the stickers that I got from Black Mountain Plans that say gratitude or prayer and put that there. It's either that or doodle it, you know. I'm going to doodle it. I did as squiggly as I could. Gratitude. All right, so there we go. All right, y'all. If not today, maybe tomorrow I'll do another video. But other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. God willing, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.